I'm going to cut through the BS and tell you how to improve at Counter-Strike, because if you legitimately really want to get good at this game, you're probably wasting a lot of your time on bullshit, on useless stuff, or just stuff that's not going to improve you as fast as other stuff. This video is dedicated to those who want to know, what do I need to focus on to actually get better at this game? This video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey. Thank you, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a trusted automated CS2 trading site. It's super easy to use. All you have to do is pick something in your inventory, check how much it's worth, and then go get something new from the monkey. What's also super nice is the filters you can use to narrow down your searches. You can either use your skins to trade for new ones or deposit money with their 30% bonus offer. This becomes 35% when you use my code Wilson. Please use it. Using my code, you can also get up to $5 for free. Use my code Wilson, link is in the description. Let's start with your settings. Stop changing them, stop thinking about them. Find decent settings and just stick to them. Whether you like playing 4-3, whether you like playing native, just try both, figure it out, stick to one. Your sensitivity. A lot of people really fucking overthink their sensitivity, and it kind of pisses me off, where they're just like constantly changing their sensitivity day by day, thinking that that's the problem. No, your gameplay is a problem, it's not your sensitivity. Unless you have a ridiculously fucking stupid sensitivity, like really low or really high, it's probably not having a major impact on your gameplay. Pick one, stick to it. If you allow yourself to just get good with the sensitivity, you're going to be a very similar player with a wide range of sensitivities. You get what I mean? If you're 700 EDPI and you play with that for 3 months, you're going to be about the same level as if you're like 1400 EDPI and you play with that for 3 months. You understand what I mean? It's not that big of a fucking deal. Find what's comfortable and stick to it. If you play on something and you realize like, okay, I don't know if this is comfortable for me, I'm constantly over flicking, then change it, but commit to the change. Don't go back and forth, back and forth. When you're focusing on your sensitivity, you're not focusing on anything else, right? It's all, oh, I died because of my sensitivity. You're not learning. Lock in on your sensitivity, lock in on your resolution, on your video settings, whatever. Just get those solid so then you can focus and improve on everything else. Let's talk about your attitude. You need to have confidence. You can't be a nervous gamer. If you're a nervous gamer, you're not going to take risks. You're not going to go for things. You're not going to try new shit. You're just going to be a lame little duck sitting in a corner just waiting for something to happen to you or waiting for your team to do something. You need to be a man of fucking action, a person of action. Get in there and do shit, please. If you're in like 10K Premiere and you're sitting around not doing anything, just waiting for stuff to happen, you are not going to improve. You're going to stay in 10K. I promise you. Do shit. Try shit. Get out there. Learn new things, right? Throw a window smoke and then figure out, okay, how do I take mid aggressively? If I throw that window smoke, maybe if I throw a flash over this way and then flash towards connector and I swing with these, like I can get out mid and I can fight bottom con, or afterward, just go, do things. Please, please, please don't consider yourself a lurker. Lurking is for team play CS. This is for like, you have a committed 5-stack and you guys are playing ESEA or you're doing... If you think you are a lurker, stop it. Stop doing that. Lurking is strong, it is powerful, and in some games you're gonna find like your team just kind of gets into a default where you are allowed to lurk every round, but in most games you should be entering, you should be fighting, you should be being aggressive. You are giving your team way too much influence and power over the outcome of the match by lurking. So have confidence. You're the fucking GOAT, okay? You are. Get in there, go click on people, be aggressive, figure out timings, push limits, try shit, please. Now let's talk about mistakes, because you're going to make so many mistakes. I have over 5,000 hours of Counter-Strike in-game time, and I've probably made millions of mistakes. Maybe millions, I don't know. I've made so many mistakes every single round. Even now, I can pinpoint mistakes, little optimizations that I can make. You're going to fuck things up. You're going to make huge mistakes, and that's okay. Everybody does. Nobody's invincible to making mistakes. That's how you learn and improve at this game. You improve via mistakes. Now, if you play a sport or if you played a sport before, you probably had a coach. You had somebody to mentor you, tell you what to do, tell you what's right, tell you what's wrong. And in CS, you don't get that. The closest thing you get that is YouTube. You can hire coaches, and I do coaching on my Discord, but I know like financially, not everybody can hire a coach for a video game. So for most people, you have to learn via gameplay. And how do you learn via gameplay? Mistakes. You're going to fuck up. It's okay. Just learn from them. Because if you make a huge mistake today and you learn from it, that mistake is going to lead to you winning hundreds of rounds in the future. For example, smoking bomb. If I'm a CT and I'm retaking, I'm in a 1v1, bomb is playing a triple, and let's say I think this guy is ramp or Tetris, I don't know. And if I smoke ramp instead of smoking the bomb, and then I stick and, oh wait, this guy's actually Tetris, then that's a mistake I learned from. Hey, maybe I should just default to smoking bomb on retakes. And that's a mistake that, okay, in that situation, I feel embarrassed. I feel shitty. I lost the round. Maybe I lost the game for my team. But hey, because I made that mistake, now I'm going to win so many future rounds. Now I know that that's not what I should do. Now I know that I should smoke bomb, and I learned from that, and I'm going to win so many rounds in the future because of it. So mistakes are okay. Just please learn from them. Don't fucking cope. So many people cope so hard. Stop coping. I cope. Everybody wants to cope to protect their ego, protect their emotions. It's understandable. But if you want to improve, you have to stop coping, okay? No more coping. Don't allow yourself to cope. If there is a legitimate reason as to why, like, it wasn't your fault, or like your teammate like full blinded you and like fucked it up, then okay, whatever, move on. That's not something you can control. But if you're coping about things that are entirely under your control, something that you can like do better, then you're emotionally coddling yourself is what it is by coping. So stop coping, accept that you make mistakes, and learn from them, okay? Now let's talk about aim, because aim, sure, is very important in this game, but a lot of people overemphasize the importance of aim versus other topics. And that's because aim will only carry you as far as your positioning, your movement, and your game sense will allow it to. If you can't counter strafe consistently, then people with terrible aim are going to win fights against you because you're just at a huge disadvantage because your movement sucks. If your peeking is bad, where you're shift walking around angles and your crosshair is in the completely wrong spot, you're not even going to get a chance to aim, you're just going to die. If you think aim is your problem, here's something for you to do. Download a demo of yours, watch it, grab a piece of paper, draw a line straight down the middle. On the left side, you're gonna write aim. This side, you're gonna tally the deaths where your aim was the problem. And on this side, you're gonna do everything else. And so every time you die, you're gonna decide, was my aim the problem or was it something else? And so it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I bet is gonna happen. It's going to be significantly heavier on the everything else side than on the aim side. You're probably dying because you're not expecting your opponents to be places. You're probably dying because your peeking is bad. You're probably dying because you're putting yourself in bad situations. By the way, I stream on Twitch. If you want to ask me a specific question, go over there, follow me, and say what's up in my streams, all right? The last thing I wanted to yap about is purposeful practice. If you're getting on the game and you're doing dumb shit for an hour, or you're DMing or workshopping or whatever you're doing, if you're not purposeful about it and thinking about why you're doing it or what you're trying to improve, then you're really not making good use of your time. I can jump into DM and play 20 minutes and be very purposeful about, I want to improve my first bullet accuracy, so I'm going to go headshot only, right? Thinking about what you're actually doing, that is going to be so much more valuable compared to somebody who plays DM for an hour and is just completely mindless running around clicking on people. Be purposeful. Don't get on the game and like play DM with no purpose. Don't get on and play aimbots with no purpose. Don't get on and practice super niche shit that you're never going to use. Like one example is like site to site smokes. People love this shit on TikTok and it pisses me off. This is like a fake lineup I just made. But like these like fake like, oh, I'm on B, but I'm smoking A like type smokes. They're fucking bullshit. I mean, like super niche, like maybe you're gonna use this, but the same people who practice those don't know a fucking mid smoke on Anubis. Stop practicing and creating niche dumb lineups. Just figure out the good ones, the basic ones that you need to know, right? Anubis E-box, lurk smoke, super important. Window smoke or mirage, right? Just the basic ones are gonna carry you so far. Just focus on the apparent basic things that you need to improve at. So much of Counter-Strike is just basics. And if you master the basics, you lock in and focus on the basics, you're gonna be level 10. It's not crazy advanced shit gets you to face at level 10. There's no crazy advanced shit that gets you to 20k Premier. It's just being good at the basics. It's just being a decent teammate, knowing good utility, and knowing the fundamentals. But people think that they need to know the crazy complicated stuff because they don't focus on their basics, so they feel like there's like a gap between them and being higher. And that gap in their mind is like advanced, special. If I know these like fancy smokes, I'm gonna be there. But it's not true. Just please just focus on the basics. You're gonna be such a better player for it. There you go. This was a weird fucking video. I've been, you know, kind of having a hard time figuring out what I wanted to make a video about, and I feel like I've like had this topic, this subject of just like kind of yelling at you stuck in my head. I don't want to be rude or mean. I didn't mean for this to come off as like mean at all, but I think at the bottom of this, I just see so many people who want to be good at this game, who want to improve and hit, you know, face it 10, Premier 20K, or even goals below that. And it's just frustrating that people focus on the wrong shit and that they want to be there. They want to get those levels so badly, but then they're spending their time doing dumb shit or just overthinking this game. So I hope, like, if that was you, that maybe this struck a chord. Please subscribe. I would appreciate it. And like the video. This might be the shittiest video I've ever made, but whatever. Shout out to my channel members. They should be scrolling on the right side right now. Thanks for being here. Have a good day. Good luck. Have fun in your games, and stop overthinking this shit. Go out there, dominate the basics. Be confident. Good luck. Have fun. Peace out.